This is a video that I've been dreading making for quite a while, and I've been putting it off for a very long time, and this is just going to be me spewing my thoughts out there. I'm going to try and make it as unedited as possible, but I've just become really disheartened with gaming at the moment. Not the concept of gaming, I still love and watch content surrounding it, but playing it just seems like a chore nowadays. And what I mean by this is that I will load up my PlayStation 5, I will look at my game library and just stare at it, unsure of what to play, and inevitably just opening another application like Netflix or Disney Plus to watch Kenobi. But when I do stare at that home screen with all my games present, I just feel lost. I don't want to play any of them. I don't want to get invested in any of their worlds, especially single player, and I don't know why, because I used to play single player games constantly, even from Tomb Raider to Dark Souls or even to Fallout 4, which was my personal favourite game and the first game that I ever platinumed, and a game that I really loved. And I tried another playthrough the other day and I just couldn't face it. And that was what really drove me to make this video. Now, I used to play a lot of games with my friends, whether that be GTA and just doing a heist online or mucking about in the free roam, Call of Duty, whether that was Advanced Warfare, Black Ops 3, and then even Minecraft, where there is endless possibilities to what you can do. And trust me, we basically did everything. And although at the time I had fun, and even recently when playing with friends occasionally I do still have fun, but I just don't know what it is. I just don't feel that oomph, that drawn in factor to gaming that I used to. And you can definitely tell that this is just me rambling off the top of my head. I literally have no notes for this, so please bear with me. Now, to put some of this into context, Black Ops 3 was one of my most favoured games ever, and trust me, I used to play this game religiously. From day one, I would practically play it every single day, trying to get the highest round possible, whether that was with friends or just by myself. And I used to be able to play this game every day feeling like it was a brand new experience. I never ever got bored of Black Ops 3 Zombies. But now after all these years, I still get drawn in to play Black Ops 3, and I often load up the game, hop into a match of zombies, play a few rounds, maybe get to round 30, and then just get that feeling of, wow, I'm just going to be running around in a circle for, I don't know, the next 2 hours or so, and that's it. I've come to realise that the Call of Duty Zombies gameplay loop isn't exactly the most replayable, especially into comparison to what I thought it was when it first came out, especially after all the tremendous great DLCs that they did release for that game. And it is kind of strange how, in comparison to when I used to play the game continuously, and now I can barely stand to even play the mode. I tried to hop into Call of Duty Cold War the other day, and I did the Easter eggs, and I don't know, I just lost interest in zombies, and I feel like I'm gonna have to take quite a big break from that mode in general. And I'm gonna move on from this, obviously, because I don't want this whole video to just be about how I miss playing Black Ops 3 and I don't have that fiery, burny passion that I used to. So yeah, let's move on to another reason why I'm kind of a bit lost and bored with video games at this point in time. Now, going back to when I discussed about Fallout 4, which was one of the games that I also used to play very religiously. Now, this was the first game that I had ever platinumed, and this set that little seed in my mind of, ooh, now I've got to platinum every single game I can get so I can have the most platinum trophies out of all of my friends. And after doing that for about 14 or 15 games, I've come to realise that that whole scene for me of the achievement hunting, the grind for achievements, has just worn me down, and I feel very unmotivated to pursue those achievements like I used to, and that was a big driving force to what made me play so many games over the years, because I just wanted to get every achievement. I wanted to 100% everything that these developers had created, and I just wanted to... to be honest, I just wanted bragging rights, really. And trust me, I did use the bragging rights. I think out of all of the Assassin's Creed games I've played, I believe I have every single platinum apart from Assassin's Creed Unity, and I just can't even fathom going back to that game to unlock all of those chests, because I did try once, and yeah, I was just like, nope, this ain't happening. This is not good. But I'm sure you can understand what I mean by now, is that I have this innate urge to just platinum every single game that I want to, and I have lost that urge nowadays, and I feel like I'm quite grateful for that, because I'm not delving all of my time to find every little secret and nook and cranny in every level, and instead I just explore and enjoy the world that these developers have created. And I think overall that was a way better way of experiencing games into comparison of how I've been playing games for the past couple of years. And so I'm most definitely sure that the fact that I used to grind for all of these achievements has led to the burnout that I feel today, and it's delayed, it's crept up on me very slowly. It started off with just oddly wanting to not play a few multiplayer games, and then it was like, oh, I don't really want to play this single player game that I've started. For example, I started the Skywalker Saga, and I barely touched it at all. And I love Star Wars. Personally, I am a massive Star Wars fan, and yet for some reason I have absolutely no motivation to continue playing that game. And that is something that is quite strange to me, and I'm unsure why I don't want to play it. It's one of the games that everyone's been raving about. I was so excited when it was initially released, and now I've got it in my hands, I'm just like, yeah, I'll just pass it off for another day. Now, as we can all imagine, when lockdown hit, every single gamer was in pure bliss. Every single time I wanted to play a game and I wanted to start something new, I did. I had the time to, because I was stuck indoors and I couldn't go anywhere. And around this time, I think I went through about 12 single player games. I don't know if that is a big number. I'm pretty sure it is in comparison to the amount of single player games I've played this year. I believe the only one I've actually completed was Dying Light 2, which is absolutely mental. Now, being a big fan of the original Dying Light, I was very excited for Dying Light 2, and I got halfway through the game and then just gave up. I gave up for about a month. I just couldn't face playing a single player game, and I don't know why this is, and I feel like I'm trying to delve myself back into the single player games. At the moment I'm going through the Force Unleashed on Switch, which isn't exactly the best port of the game, but I'm trying, okay? I'm trying. And I feel like now more than ever, I'm trying to delve myself into more casual gaming experiences. I used to play single player games religiously, and I would often say to my friends, no, I'm not playing Grand Theft Auto with you because I'm, playing Dark Souls or something along those lines. Now, I used to play a lot of single player games that used to take a very long time to finish, especially if they had multiple endings. But now I find myself favouring games that I often used to, cast aside, like Fortnite, for example. I played it initially at launch, had a massive break, and now I find myself playing it more than ever. The same goes for Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2 Remastered, a game that I don't exactly have to invest a lot of time and effort into, but a game that I can play and is satisfying, I guess. However, when playing with friends, it's a completely different experience. Playing with friends is the liveliest time, I guess, if I can even say my words right, is the liveliest time I ever have when playing games. Being at university, I had a lot of time dedicated to my studies and my dissertation, to be more specific. And during that time, I was tired and stressed, and I just didn't have any motivation to play any games because I was mentally burnt out already. And now that I have this free time on my hands, I still have that feeling, and I don't know why it's still persisting. I am really trying to dive into some single player games once again. I'm going to try and get back into the Outer Worlds, and hopefully that works in my favour, but I've tried that game once before and I didn't really like it, but I'm going to try and give it another go. But yeah, I don't really know what to call this video. I guess it's going to be something along the lines of video games are boring, which is going to be a rehash of a video I did from like 2-3 years ago. But so what, it's going to be an update anyway. And so, yeah, this was just me rambling. Hopefully this, is going to be as unedited as possible because I just wanted to be honest. I just set up my mic and just started talking, and this is where it's led me now, so I feel like this is a fitting end to the video. If you've had any similar experiences, please let me know in the comment section below. And if you've managed to get yourself out of this burnout, then please let me know any suggestions in the comment section below. Any will be really appreciated, because at the end of the day, gaming is something that I really enjoy. It's one of my favourite hobbies, and I don't want to see myself fall out of love with video games. So, yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you did enjoy, and I hope I gave you something to think about. So, I will see you in the next video.